At the beginning of 2023, something started happening we had never seen before. One mold job turned into another. Then suddenly our shop was filled with moldy cars like this.
So we escaped the great Christmas storms of 2022 and came back to town after a month away of 2023, thinking that we had beaten the system. Water got in and mold exploded.
All right, so I have a very sensitive nose. I have asthma and very sensitive to mold. I couldn't even drive the car without getting almost like an asthma attack.
All that rain that was happening, my car got all moldy and mildewy, and my wife and kids were driving around in it, and I was thinking, I gotta get this fixed.
At that point, we realized this wasn't random. The storms had caused water intrusion in vehicle after vehicle, and now families were showing up with cars they didn't feel safe driving. We weren't prepared at how big this was about to get. At that time, we were trying to figure out several things at once. How do we identify every contaminated area? How do we protect customers? How do we keep mold from coming back? And how do we handle multiple major jobs all at once? Going to rip out on this Solara. It's really moldy. The floorboards is wet. So we about to disinfect them and clean them up. So we went to work. Car by car, case by case. Learning what worked and what didn't. This is when this work became bigger than cleaning. This wasn't detailing anymore. This was problem solving. Putting back all the bits and pieces. After enough cases, patterns started showing up. Water intrusion, trapped moisture, miscontamination. And once we understood the patterns, everything changed. Hey, we're gonna be able to save this one, huh? We can save that one? We can save it, huh?
No more, I got asthma, so I cannot afford driving a car with the mold.
I thought I was gonna have to get the entire interior completely redone, torn out, because it was atrocious. It was a health hazard to drive here.
I had a problem with water intrusion, came through the sunroof, there's water in the car, it caused a mold problem that we had for a couple of days.
It was raining and flooding really bad in the Bay Area for like weeks, and then it got into all my carpets, and then I pulled up my mat, one of the matte floor mats, and it was just leaking. And then I started smelling like mold, and I was like, I can't get into this car.
first, we thought this was just going to be cleaning. But every car brought a new problem we had never dealt with before. So it's extremely hard to get these seats out of here. Sometimes we spend hours trying to reach contamination hidden underneath seats and carpeting. Too hard, man.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then we put this back. Holes,
Access. On one job, we couldn't even get a seat out because the last bolt was completely seized. We tried everything we could. Stuck in there. Eventually, we had to take the entire vehicle to another shop just to get access underneath the seat. Set us back an entire 2 days. So instead of us putting ourselves through torture trying to get this last bolt out of the car, out of the Porsche, we're gonna bring it to somebody that could maybe get it out of there a lot sooner than us. Me and John been trying to get this boat out here 2 days now. If we can get that out today, we can be finished, huh? This is why you leave it to the pros, man. I wouldn't have never. I've been fighting this thing for 3 days trying to get this thing out. I wouldn't have never been able to do this. You know? It's causing me more, but it's causing me less frustration. That's what I'm talking about. So we're taking the carpet out, anticipating the carpet coming in. It's supposed to come in on Tuesday. But we run into the problem of this console. You're supposed to be able to just take the console off by pulling the latch up and pulling it up, but it's not budging at all. Nothing that we tried so far. Another vehicle had a center console that was practically fused together. At one point, we were learning as we went, trying to figure out how to fully access contamination without damaging the interior of the car. And eventually, we figured it out. Whoa! Whoa! Harry Houdini got that shit. Hard work and determination always pays off in the long run. Ladies and gentlemen, the genius has done it again. Son of a gun. And while all of this was happening, the storms just kept coming. At one point, a storm blew a tree branch straight through a customer's window. Damn it. I don't believe this, man. I don't believe it. Shit. Man, it's always something. So, the storm just wreaked havoc and caused the tree branch to go through one of the customer windows on their cars. I thought the guy was coming this morning to pick it up. It don't matter. Now, it's all bad. Shit, I guess the police come with the dog. Man, I'm just taking loss after loss. I'm getting whooped upside the head right now. Somebody stole my van over the weekend. I gotta get that fixed and back on the road before this weather change and start being nice. Or I ain't gonna have no extra van to go out in. Damn, these storms. I don't believe it, man. Some days the weather itself stopped us from working. But after enough cases, enough setbacks, enough nights trying to solve problems we never had before, we started understanding what these vehicles actually needed. This stopped being about detailing. It became about helping families feel safe in their vehicles again. And honestly, those storms changed the way we work forever.
Here with Mike, XLNC Auto Beauty, and I'm very happy with the work they had done. My car got a lot of water, I think, from this window, got mold after weeks growing up. Everything is super clean, all mold is dry, no mold. I got asthma, so I cannot afford driving a car with the mold. So everything is super clean inside, no mold anymore. So I'm very happy with the service.
All that rain that was happening, my car got all moldy and mildewy, and my wife and kids were driving around in it, and I was thinking I gotta get this fixed. So I brought it over here, and they spent all day on it. They cleaned it all up. It's spotless. It looks like it's brand new. Not a single smell in there at all.
This year, you know, it has rained a great deal in the Bay Area, and a couple of heavy rainstorms. I wasn't paying too much attention. Inside of my beautiful 2001 Mercedes 430e got totally flooded. It was like Noah's Ark over about 10 times, and there was mold, and it was awful, awful, awful. So we found XLNC Auto Body and Big Mike, Little Mike, wonderful people. They took good care of it, cleaned it out, helped us with finding where the leak was, fixing it. Car looks beautiful. Hasn't looked this good since it came out of the Mercedes dealer 25 years ago. So thank you very much, Mike, and XLNC Auto Body.
Our car got wet during the atmospheric river, and it ended up having mold in it, and it got treated for mold, and new carpet put in, and the service was great. We were very pleased with the service.
I couldn't even drive the car without getting almost like an asthma attack to get back on the road. So thanks, guys. Incredible job here cleaning this up. I didn't think it was possible.
Water got in and mold exploded. It was covering every surface everywhere. It was iridescent. It was all kinds of pretty colors. It looked like intergalactic fungi. We brought it over here to XLNC, and Mike and Kyle met us. The intake was really smooth. They looked it over, they assessed it, and 2 days later we got it back, and it's perfect. It's better than factory condition. It smells great. There's not a single bit of spot or mold anywhere, and so we highly recommend. So when you have mold damage, bring it to XLNC Auto Beauty.
XLNC Auto Beauty. XLNC Auto Beauty.
XLNC Auto Beauty.
XLNC
Auto Beauty.
XLNC Auto Beauty.